Alright, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and all the great and those who know well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. With what's going on in the world right now, you have protesting, multitudes going together to do evil. They don't gather in the name of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. They just go off and do whatever they want to do, even though it's fruitless. Even Jake has been protesting against Esau's wickedness for hundreds of years, and they know a revolt for physical force is going to get overthrown by Esau's sword, his army. The only way to get out of this mess that we find ourselves in, which the elect are going to do, is turn to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, keep the commandments to the best of their abilities, and keep the faith until the end. Is it not written so that whosoever shall keep the faith, whosoever shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved? So lucky. But anyway, I want to get this because the scripture here, Malachi, first chapter, I'm going to start out verse 2, because Israel, he keeps trying to be at unity with Esau, his enemy, his natural-born enemy, because these Edomites, they have no love for you. Like, you might run into the usual Shedemite that wants to get with the Israelite Jake, with whatever the case may be. That's just individual cases, but like at large, Esau, he's French, he hates Israel, man. But yeah, that's perpetual hatred against us. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that in Ezekiel after I read this. But yeah, this is Malachi 1 verse 2. Going on down. I have loved you, saith Yahawah, that ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahawah? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Yahawah of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Yahawah hath indignation forever. So yeah, start at verse 3, verse 2. So even Yahawah, he has a strong dislike of the nation of Edom because of the wickedness against Israel, especially what he's going to have them do later on, especially how their forefather Esau, he's the one that disrespected the Yahawah by giving up his birthright for a morsel of meat, even though it was never the gift, the gift of the kingdom of heaven was never his by inheritance, spiritual inheritance. But yeah, Esau, like, they're a brother nation. They're not like Ammon or Moab, but like, we came from the same woman to begin with, the same father, the same seed, Isaac. But still, we were born hating. We were in the womb hating each other. But he was born all leprous and pasty. And then you got other nations. They didn't even look pale like they are now, man. That's just the result of Esau's seed being sown amongst them. Whether it was an Edomite woman being raped or whatever the case may be. The other nations look like they are now because of Esau mingling in with them, and Jake is all twisted in the head because of all the wickedness that Esau has sown amongst them by the education system that Esau has established throughout Babylon and the world and the society he pushes throughout the four corners of the planet, trying to bring about his minority report, Orwellian nightmare world. I told myself plenty of times that I cannot live in a world like that. Whatever Esau has planned, I just can't imagine myself living in a world like that. This motherfucker is just too crazy. He's doing too much, man. Yahawah, he just is far much of a better ruler than Esau is. Like, Esau is trying to play the Most High, making all these abominations and such, when in fact it's like it's not even his station. It's not even his position. He's only brought to bring wickedness, not to rule. He's bring a wicked rule, yeah, but like to reign forever. Is that what they say? Is that not what they say? Like, oh, my kingdom shall last forever. Babylon will go on forever. But yeah, man. I'm gonna keep on going. Verse 4, or as Edom say, we are impoverished, but we shall return and build the desolate places. So yeah, back when they were trapped in the mountains, in a lowly estate, eating juniper, I think it's juniper roots for their meat and such. Like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know how to live like an actual human being. They were being like no more than wild men and women and children, probably eating things raw all the time, getting maybe not. Maybe the Most High wanted them to be around still, so he didn't mess up their insides from eating raw meat a lot. But like, them motherfuckers are still eating raw meat to this day. And man, they had Jake like come and we introduced them to like the concept of fucking sanitation, basic things like that. Like even like Gad over here, and as it was before it became America, it was named after Amarga Vespucci. You have the Gadites, they were fine. They were being sanitary. They had cities built on water. Like, what the fuck? Our brothers were thriving. Like, it was beautiful. They had a beautiful land going until Esau came and fucked everything up during Christopher Columbus time and Hernando Cortez and such. Them fucking Edomites like try to make themselves be to adopt the culture of Yashakar. But yeah, Esau. He makes everything to a desert. He has his skyscrapers looking like the clothes in the mountains he had and shit like that. Just look at the building of a skyscraper and look at the building of the area of Petra Jordan, mountains here, the Caucasus Mountains. Esau's home, his home, his origin home, because yeah, man, they look strikingly similar to the windows on the buildings that you see nowadays. They're strikingly similar to the little enclaves they had up in the mountains. They carved up in the mountains, man. Don't get me started on columns that they always like having to support the roofs of buildings and stuff, like those indented carvings, that you see in Greek and ancient Greek and ancient Roman places and such like that. So yeah, they have the same exact thing, the ancient versions of those columns in Mount Seir. So yeah, that should be a red flag for you all. Only thing that's different is that Judah, they were there in Greece too. They're different Greeks. They do to stay away from fucking Athens because they knew that the child dealers were there, which more than likely are not Edomites. And fuck, man, you even got back in 2007 when that 300 movie came out, you had the director and like the creators. They made like an actual book, accurately depicting what the Spartan Greeks looked like, and they looked like Jake. Like they had locks, not dreadlocks, but locks, shit, not shit in their hair. Those are dreadlocks. They had locks for their hair, and just living like men. They died like men too. They lived the land. They even had like we usually did. We had other nations as our servants, but fuck, man. They didn't rape motherfuckers like Esau did it during our captivity. It's just fucking horrible, man. Esau just destroyed our nation, destroyed Jake entirely. Only people that in Israel that remember the Most High, the 144,000, like it's written. So Zechariah 13 and Revelation and the Second Ezra, like the first, I want to say the first chapter of Second Ezra. But yeah, man, Esau fucked up our people real bad, man. Especially, particularly the 2/3. But let me keep on going. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Yahawah hath indignation forever. So yeah, the hate, the vehemency that Yahawah has against Esau is going to last forever until after, if I'm not mistaken, even after yeah, even after the prophecy that happens in Obadiah takes place, I think they get extinguished by Israel, our people, and the kingdom, the house of Jacob, the house of Joseph. Yeah, Israel. The house of Joseph is part of Israel, but yeah, I want to get Ezekiel, I think 35. I want to, 4. Actually 3. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 3. And say unto it, thus saith Yahawah Alahaya, Salaka Alanawa, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Yahawah. So, like it was prophesied in Malachi, first chapter, that was a reference, a precept for this right here, because he's talking about making their cities desolate, and now Esau keeps coming back to the cities, trying to build back up his kingdom, but Yahawah doesn't like that. He's going to keep destroying this place. Especially that's pertaining to a Revelation. The Revelation, talking about the lake of fire. It's going to burn up forever and ever in the presence of holy angels. It's just going to be a place on earth, and that place is going to be Babylon the Great, not so-called mythical underworld called hell. But because our children has had a perpetual hatred. So you got Margaret Sanger trying to make a generational thing, and Planned Parenthood trying to make a Judah exterminate the known cells, because like the Pharaoh did in ancient Egypt, they try to Planned Parenthood that way, exterminate the men of the tribe, because all that matters is men of the tribe. Without the men, your seed can't be planted back on the earth. We wouldn't come back in the reincarnation, because we go through the father's line. It's the way we did it, it's the way it's always been, it's the way how it wants it. But it's written about, I think, kings by the generation of their father's house. I think that's where the scripture goes. But because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and had shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the enemy, in the time that there never had an end. So he's always trying to fuck with us, trying to destroy us, especially during the civil rights era in the 1960s. Not even fucking full civil rights, still getting treated like shit until this day. And even now you got that demon, Hillary Clinton. Even she herself, she talks about how Jake is full of thugs and think of nothing but monsters and shit. When they're the ones that have been still killing and destroying about fucking history, they're the ones that are rapists. They get off for fucking rape. Actually, it's fucking horrifying, man. That shit's scary. A fucking sexual predators and shit. They're separated from the prison population and stuff like that, and just fucking get away scot-free, basically. Some life somewhere after they molest a bunch of kids, get all scot-free, become a bus driver, still living, still around, still alive. And you got people, Jakes, locked up forever, man, for some bullshit, something small and pathetic in the scale of things. Even though, for example, that how doesn't like smoking weed, you saw he gives a fucking child rapist, motherfucker that rapes children, molests children. Give them motherfuckers light time, man, light years, not the measure scale, but the burden of the amount of time they spend in prison is shallow. It is not fit the crime, not at all. But therefore, as I live, saith the Yahawah, which is forever, I will repair thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. But they fucking even drink blood of animals and shit like that all the time, and it's just fucking horrifying. They're horrifying people, from experience, from all the horror stories you've seen about Edomites and all the shit they do. They want to be all wicked as hell. It's fucking crazy, man. But thus will I make Mount Seir desolate, and will cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So Esau wants to keep coming to Mount Seir, wants to keep building up Mount Seir, it's going to keep getting dashed down. But I want to get one more. Ecclesiastes. Another thing on the sun. This is it. This is the last thing I'm going to cut it out there. How that's the that is. But so the thing is, the thing that has been It is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. This can apply to so many things. It's like the scriptures make clear that the actions of each generation from the time they were last year, which is 4 or 5 generations ago, they repeat their own actions. They come back again in the same spirits in different bodies, the same it's the same spirits in different eras. That's all it is. Different name, different titles, that doesn't matter. Because your spirit is what matters to YAHAWASHI. Because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be what you're assigned to do. If you're a fisherman in Israel, you're going to be a fisherman again. If you were just a laborer in the ancient world, you're going to be a laborer again. That's how it is. If you're a prophet in the ancient world, you're going to be a prophet again. Prophesying to whoever will hear you, if anyone does hear you. But yeah, without that saying, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, KAHALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Barakatah, YAHAWAH, Barakatah, YAHAWASHI. Once again, double honors to the apostles and those great men who were well. Shalom, Israel. And like similar to what Elder Tahara says, I'm not going to say this whole thing. I just want to say on to the next one. Yahawah,